Good morning, YouTubers. T Square with T Square Talk. So it is Wednesday morning for you guys watching this video. It is Tuesday late evening for me filming this video. It does not appear that we are going to see that dip that I've been waiting for. You know, everything points to the dip should be coming before the end of the month. However, I'm losing hope. I'm losing faith that it's going to happen. And you know, as I look through the markets and look through what's going on, you know, nothing really seems to even be making sense anymore. I've been reading a lot today about the solar eclipse coming, which is pretty crazy. They're basically deploying over 100,000 National Guard. They're saying that credit card payments probably won't be working. It could affect cell phones. It could affect everything. In the economy. We've got the holiday weekend coming up. On top of that, the following weekend, we have the weekend, and then we have the Monday, the solar eclipse, and they're saying that. So I'm like, man, this is all ridiculous. And, you know, I'll be honest, I look at gold and silver right now, and I'm like, I honestly feel like I'm running out of time to acquire more now. I know my position is pretty good, I think. I think I've acquired more than my 7 ounces that they say if everybody had it equally. You guys that have been following me for a while know that I've probably got a few ounces under my belt. However, I ask myself sometimes, can you ever really have enough? When everything starts breaking down and gold and silver really goes to the moon, and I believe that it will once stuff starts breaking down, then where does that put you? I mean, you literally could change the future generations, you know, your kids' lifestyle because of the choices that you make today. You know, so that's why I'm such a firm, and I have been such a firm believer. However, you know, I had a great opportunity, I believe, to pick up a bunch when it dipped down to 22 last time. And unfortunately, I didn't think my tax returns would come as quick as they did, and they did. And then I really haven't spent any money in the last 30 days on anything. Just kind of saving and putting it towards what I believed my gold and silver investments, because I expected that we'd see this dip. And, you know, even on Shiba, probably about a week ago, I pulled out of Shiba, and I had said when I had done it, I was waiting for that dip, and we just didn't see it. And, you know, we still haven't seen it. A lot of stuff to me, the numbers point to we should be seeing some sort of a dip. But, I mean, how long can they kick this can down the road? How long can stuff just not add up? Everybody knows we're in a recession. I mean, even the companies around me have done mass layoffs. I talk to the employees. They're like, you know, it's been slow, T. It's been slow. We've laid off a lot of people, and they say it's going to get better in a month or two, but it doesn't seem like it is. And, you know, a lot of just what's going on really makes me just reflect on my position. I know I had a couple, a member that I was talking to tonight had told me, he's like, well, maybe you ought to just look into that new truck, one of those little RVs that you put over the truck, over the tail bed, and just pull the trigger and just go. Start traveling and get out and, you know, do the stuff you want to do. You know, you want to wake up in Yellowstone again, go do it. For those of you guys who have been following the channel for a long time, you guys remember when I used to travel all the time. And essentially I would just travel, and wherever I ended up, and I loved it. And me and my son would do it for the whole summer. Now, you know, it's a little different when when your son's all grown up and in college, and, you know, you're just kind of going the motions. And, you know, what we're doing, what we're stacking for that generation. We're preparing for them. But at a certain point, I look at it like I don't want to put into something that I feel that I could be dollar cost averaging up. So, you know, I when it comes to crypto, I really believe there will be a pullback coming. I mean, you know, very few though out there right now are saying we're going to see a pullback. In fact, I've only heard one other YouTube channel, Mike Malone, say that, we're due for a pullback on precious metals. Especially, gold's had a great run up. I mean, we're not talking a big pullback. If it pulls down to, 2,100 and then all of a sudden kicks up to 23, 24, that would be a good pullback. But we're not seeing the signs right now. I mean, it should be coming, but it's not. And maybe this is it. Maybe this is the different one that a lot of us stackers have been waiting for. And maybe I'm feeling these emotions a little too early. We still got a couple days in the trading days before the end of the month. And maybe it will come and it will just blindside and I'll be like, it made sense. I knew it. But I'll be honest, it doesn't feel like it. I know, I've had a lot of people prior to this tell me that, they were waiting to sub 20 on silver. And I didn't think sub 20 was ever going to come. And that's why I bought so much when it hit 22. But now, I mean, who knows? It was really hard wanting to do a video tonight. I mean, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning here at 12:30. And I couldn't figure out what to really talk about because, here I am just reading about the eclipse. I'm like, dude, why are they saying stock up on food? Why are they saying they're going to activate the National Guard and they're going to cancel flights? They're canceling school. I mean, this is crazy to me. I mean, a flight? You can't fly during a solar eclipse? A lot of speculation out there on, what's going on. It's not this weekend. It's next weekend. And this weekend, a lot of people's wondering, what's Jerome Powell about ready to say? What's the big announcement he's about ready to say? Are they going to do emergency rate cuts? I had a lot of people ask me my thoughts on what Jerome Powell is going to say. I mean, really, it's just a guessing game with him right now. They're trying to still paint this picture like the economy's great, but now it sounded like they're, slowing down on their, oh yeah, we're going to beat inflation. We're not doing nothing until it goes lower. It doesn't look like it's coming down. It's actually starting to ramp back up again. And some people are positioning themselves with precious metals right now. They're doubling down. They're buying more gold, even though it's $24.50 at the time of doing this video. And we'll see. We're going to see what happens. I know my position, I'm not willing to go against. Too many times I've gone against my gut and what I believe the numbers were showing me, and it backfired. And then I took a big hit, and then I had to claw my way back up, specifically in stocks and cryptos. Silver, you take a hit, you hold your hit. If it goes up, you make a profit, but you're holding anyway, so it really doesn't matter. When it goes down, you're holding anyway. It really doesn't matter. I want to see, but just because I want to see that dip doesn't mean we're going to see it. This has given me an opportunity to kind of go through my collection a little bit. We are getting ready for my 90-day challenge that some of you guys know about me trying to get in shape. So I'm going to focus on that. Probably start doing a couple videos here and there. 1 video a week, 2 videos a week. Kind of keep you guys up on my progress. I'm a little scared. I talked to a couple friends today, and they're like, dude, you ain't going to be able to do that. Chicken and rice 7 days a week. Exercise nonstop. Well, I won't say nonstop, but literally multiple hours a day exercising, and a full regimen. We're talking like a boot camp regimen for 90 days. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, 90 days I can hack it. But really it's the, what's going on with silver and gold. When stuff doesn't make sense, how do you even prepare for that? It's tough. It really is. Everybody's been saying that we all knew that gold and silver was going to keep going up. But the signs are pointing to we should see a pullback. I don't want to be buying at a higher price as it goes up. I mean, I remember buying some when it was $29. And then when it fell back down to 23, I was not too happy about it. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to stick to my position until the month is over. As I stated in prior videos, we may not see that pullback that I've been waiting for. Really, if I don't see some sort of a dip tomorrow, I'm going to really lose confidence that it's the right call. We're not seeing it go up, which is interesting. You would think with all the turmoil out there, we would see silver working its way up, but silver's usually late to the party. We know that. And gold really, though, hasn't been going up a whole lot. Despite what people might tell you, it's not. It's at 2170. We've seen it go up to 22. We've seen it pull back a little bit. It's been hovering. Hasn't done much of anything for the week. Silver, same position. Not really doing a whole lot right now. It's just kind of sitting there, which still leads me to believe that it's sitting there for a reason, because we're about ready to see a big drop. Who knows? We're going to see how it plays out. If the stock market tanks, that's going to probably take silver down temporarily. Could even take gold down temporarily. If cryptos drastically tank, usually you see stocks, cryptos, gold, you see that stuff all sometimes go down together. I'm hoping that's going to be the case. We're going to see. We only got a couple more days left. I don't even know. Let me know what you guys think. I feel awkward saying I just don't know at this point. Hopefully you guys have been stacking prior, and you've built up a stack. I know somebody left me a comment. They're like, that doesn't make sense. You think it's people are buying when it's going down in price, and here you are thinking it's going to go down in price right now when everybody is buying. I realize people are buying, but I also realize the markets are heavily manipulated, and we're going to see. We're going to see how stuff plays out over the next couple of days. If I sound discouraged a little, I ain't going to lie, I am. I didn't even start the video off with a please hit that thumbs up button, help me out. And by now, it's kind of a dull video, so I mean, people may be like, that's a little too down for me from your normal. But I mean, it just doesn't make sense when the numbers don't add up. I mean, how do you have a game plan and then stuff ain't doing what it's supposed to do? I mean, the markets are manipulated. Everybody knows that. People are buying silver, so it should be going up technically. However, with the manipulation and the short position, we should see that cover, and so it should come down in the next day or two. But the week's pretty much over. The month is over, just about. But we'll see. Maybe at the time of this video going up tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, we'll just all of a sudden right after that it'll just start getting destroyed. Maybe, who knows? With that being said, I thank everybody for watching. If you want, please hit that thumbs up button. Help me out. Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. We'll see what happens. It's been fun. I'm going to keep stacking. I'm just going to slow my purchases down for right now, and see what happens. Maybe I'll do a full stack video one of these days. I've always wanted to do one, but where my stuff's all spread out, it makes it a little more harder. So I'd have to go everywhere and pick everything up, move it to one location, and I always worry about security in that aspect. So thank you all for watching. I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.